Okay, check it out. New Care Bear dropping, boys. Where we at? Togetherness Bear. Let me talk about Togetherness Bear. So, Togetherness Bear seems to be based on... Let me get my coffee. Hey, Sober Brian, guess what? You're going to have a lot of editing to do because I'm going to talk very, very fast. I'm sorry, but you're already well aware.
Each of the bears began to share the meaning of their own color, passing along a magical colored heart for the new bear to hold.
New Care Bear just dropped. This Care Bear, Togetherness Bear, is based on racial equality.
Unsure of which color to pick, she threw all the hearts into the air.
Pretty sure. So, according to Togetherness Bear's origin story, Togetherness Bear wanted to be part of every single culture, part of every single color of the different Care Bears.
The new bear explained, I loved all the colors, and what each of you said sounded so amazing.
So she is based on every single one of the Care Bears colors and looks like she just stepped out of an episode of Chowder. It does not fit along with any of the other styles, but here's the thing.
Togetherness Bear giggled with glee.
This new Care Bear was introduced just a couple of days ago, and I wanted to do a video about it. Brian, why didn't you do a video about it when it dropped? Well, guess what? I'm busy moving, and as you can see, those boxes don't pack themselves. So, we're just gonna have to bear that in mind. And we're just going to talk about it. Togetherness Bear was introduced a couple of days ago, and it seems to be a more marketable version of the other new Care Bear introduced back in 2020 around the time when the Black Lives Matter movement was very prominent. It's still very prominent issue, and I want to make very clear that I stand by the original creators of Care Bears in their decision of supporting Black Lives Matter. It was my own choice as well, but hey, guess what? That bear, not very marketable. If you try to sell it at Walmart, like Togetherness Bear is being sold, that's not going to sell well because, well, the main clientele of Walmart, well, am I overly caffeinated? I sure am. So, Togetherness Bear was introduced, and what I'm really excited to talk about today, and today is May 22nd, 2021, is they dropped a brand new music video including Togetherness Bear, and that music video is amazing. I would like to talk about the music video just based on memory, and I watched it while in the shower, so I didn't see every single clip. However, the main point of Togetherness Bear is to show that although the Care Bears all have their differences, together they're better, and this is not made more clear than in the recurring scenes with the Seesaw. And the Seesaw is like a very good definition of like how we are better together, because by yourself on a seesaw you're not very happy, as shown with Funshine Bear, who, as noted in this video, which I'm going to link up here, he is a metaphor for Lucifer Morningstar, the fallen angel, who is, you know, the devil, as seen in the 2007 movie Care Bears Journey to Joke-A-Lot. That's off the top of my head. That's off memory. I know my Care Bears. Don't imply that I am a fake Care Bears fan. I told you, I'm not a gamer. I am a Care Bears fan. God damn it. That is my epitaph. That will be on my tombstone. So, we see Funshine Bear trying to do the seesaw by himself. Does not work out. Togetherness Bear on the other side. Now the seesaw can go back and forth, and that's good. That shows that together with Togetherness Bear, yay! So, what I really want to talk about, and this is really interesting, is they've recently announced that Wonderheart Bear is going to be in Season 2 or Season 3. The next season of Care Bears Unlock the Magic, and I got a little confession, guys. I've never seen a whole lot of Care Bears Unlock the Magic. I'm planning on watching a whole season together with you guys. I'm going to just do an entire retrospective of the season. The thing about that is it was originally introduced on the Boomerang app. It's always Australia! And so on the Boomerang app, they were initially releasing Care Bears Unlock the Magic. I don't have that app, but all the episodes appear to be on YouTube now. They were on Daily Motion, but I don't want to follow Daily Motion because they're on episodic order, so I have to cross-reference Wikipedia and everything, and anyway, I'm going to watch it all together. Here's the thing. Wonderheart Bear was introduced in the 2012, I think, 2011, possibly? Care Bears Welcome to Care-A-Lot.
Join the fun, feel the hug from all your Care Bears.
which was originally released on the Hub, and this was shortly thereafter from My Little Pony's Friendship is Magic, which, as we all know, started the Brony movement. If you recall, there was an email circulating around by Hasbro executives saying, hey, well, we already have the Bronies, what do we call the Care Bear fans? With this new Care Bear show off on its way, what are we going to call the people who watch the Care Bears? I suggest we call them Belly Bros, and that became a huge thing, especially on 4chan, where people are saying, no, you can't just reintroduce the idea of bronies and pretend like it's a thing that you could just do. So when that came out, and I'm going to include pictures right here, it became a laughing stock. Nobody wanted to be a belly bro except for me, and that's where I'm at now.
Togetherness, Bear! You brought all the best parts of us together. It's perfect!
But Wonderheart Bear was originally introduced as a Care Bear cub who had no powers. So her entire journey was that she was trying to discover if she had any special abilities intrinsic of the other Care Bears.
I wonder what my heart belly badge will do.
So this was originally an idea back in 2008 with Oopsie Bear from the movie Oopsie Does It. That's in the Adventures in Care-a-Lot, not to be confused with Welcome to Care-a-Lot. And in Adventures in Care-a-Lot, Oopsie Bear had no belly badge, but still tried to figure out exactly what it meant to be a Care Bear without one. Mind you, every other Care Bear in that series had a belly badge. Wonderheart Bear has a belly badge despite being a cub, but did not have any powers until after Welcome to Care-a-Lot ended, and then Netflix took up the franchise and made their own series, Care Bears and Cousins. Which reintroduced the Care Bear cousins, but reintroduced them in such a way that it seems to be not only appealing to new audiences, you know, the children, but also reintroduces the characters in such a way that the original Care Bears fans from the 80s would appreciate it. Stating as such, saying, well, we haven't seen these Care Bear cousins in such a long time, reintroducing Tons of Love Elephant, Bright Heart Raccoon, Cozy Heart Penguin, and Brave Heart Lion. Why was that the last one I remembered? But also,
stop thinking and start giving! 'Cause I have the share cloud.
While reintroducing those characters, they had to come up with an idea behind like why the Care Bear cousins were gone for so long, so they had to introduce the idea of, well, the Care Bear cousins are off trying to gather the Wonder Hearts, the hearts intrinsic to the Care Bear powers. Without these, the Care Bears will have no powers and will eventually vanish into non-existence. Wonder Heart in this franchise became the Jesus figure, the Christ-like figure, having not only discovered her belly badge ability when the Care Bear cousins were reintroduced, but also that ability ties her intrinsically into every single Care Bear power, making her in charge of the Care Hearts.
How you holding up, guys?
Not shining.
Not feeling well.
I'm grumpy.
So she is the Christ-like figure. So when you take that into mind with the Seesaw adventure, you have the little teeter-totter. On the one hand, you have from the 2007 movie, the Funshine Bear, which is indicative of Lucifer Morningstar, as we saw in the 2007 movie. On the other hand, you have Togetherness Bear, which ties into the racial equality from the Black Lives Matter bear, but is now more marketable. And I want to talk about that in a second too, but also in between you have Wonderheart Bear, the new Christ-like figure teetering and tottering based on the weight distribution between the two ends of the seesaw. So what does that signify? I don't know, the war on Christmas? I guess? Dude, I don't know, sometimes they're just visuals. Sometimes you have Care Bears and they're just Care Bears. But a lot of the time the Care Bears seem to be indicative of religious allegorical values. I mean, going back originally to the American greeting cards of the 1980s, these Care Bears are from clouds, they spy on children with their telescopes, they are guardian angel archetypes. So that's why you can extrapolate from that and find out the Funshine Bear is based on Lucifer Morningstar, who goes down and falls from the heavens, from Care-a-Lot. Below that, going downward through a roller coaster with fire intrinsic properties. I've already done a whole video discussing the 2007 movie Journey into Joke-a-Lot, which identifies him as a Satan metaphor. So link in the description, but also remember to like and subscribe. Wonderheart Bear is the Jesus allegory, so seeing her teeter-tottering back and forth is just It's got to be a metaphor for something, right? Well, either way, Wonderheart is going to be inside the new show. I do want to touch on, I did watch a couple of episodes back and forth, and in the season 1 finale, they do directly talk to Bluster's gang after Carolot became Bluster Town, or whatever they were calling it, Bluster a lot.
You're not gonna stop me?
No. We just want you to think about what you're doing.
And what it'll mean to the kids on Earth.
And they were saying, like, if the Care Bears don't have Carolot, how will we protect the kids on Earth? But in the new Care Bears unlock the magic, which, by the way, I've had all this magic over here, and it has not been unlocked. I understand that caring is the key to unlock the magic.
Caring is the key to unlock the magic.
But I care a great deal of my own possessions, and yet the magic is still not ascertained. So, where was I going with this? There's got to be some sort of metaphorical or allegorical explanation for what is going on in this music video. Also, and now we're circling back to when I said we were going to circle back, Togetherness Bear has the ability of having like all sorts of different colors and showing that every single bear is unique, and together Togetherness Bear, together, they're more powerful. Which, we already have several Care Bears like Harmony Bear that already express this ideal fantastically. But that being said, A, Togetherness Bear looks weird and out of place. And B, the entire point of Care Bears Unlock the Magic, from like a riding point of mind, is that when they go into the Silver Lining, their powers malfunction. I'm wearing a shirt of Good Luck Bear, right? And in Care Bears Unlock the Magic, Good Luck Bear is not constantly having good luck, and in fact in the Silver Lining has bad luck. It's your lucky day. Which allows you to write more interesting plots and is great storytelling perspective. However, by creating Togetherness Bear inside that environment where they can go into the Silver Lining, does this not imply that in the Silver Lining, Togetherness Bear's powers will be ineffective? Racial inequality will be ineffective in this new timeline that they've created. And what does that mean? Insert Vine here!
Not to be racist or anything, but Asian people.
Anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about. This has already been over 10 minutes, so whatever. They dropped a new Care Bear and I wanted to talk about it, okay? It is not even noon yet. I still have to edit all this. So, hey, little life update. I'm gonna move to Georgia. So, right now I'm in not Georgia. I'm packing all my stuff. I got my rug, I got my pillows. Pillows go in box. Now we're packed. Let's go. I'll see you guys in Georgia. I'll probably do a moving video, but beyond that, that's basically it. Please remember, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Gibberish Jambo, and make sure to comment on that Twitter. Be like, hey, you're dumb, and I'll respond to each and every individual tweet that says, hey, you're dumb, at Gibberish Jambo, and I'll be like, thank you, I love you. All right, bye bye.